Hello, everybody. Okay, I wanted to play some of Trump's greatest hits at this L. Smith Memorial Dinner at the Waldorf Astoria in New York City. This was right after I think this was right after the third debate. Yeah, October 20th. So I want to talk a little bit about the setting and the crowd here as well, and the demeanor of the presidential candidates. But first, let's hear some of Trump's jokes. He's basically roasting Hillary. I'm sure she had her crack at him. It's not on this video. And basically, what can she say about Trump except he bought Chinese steel, he hasn't released his taxes, but she can't exactly point you to a number of websites that outline in detail all the scandals swirling around him because they don't exist. However, they do for Hillary Clinton. Those would be arkanside.com and the Jefferson Clinton, Memorial Library website. At any rate, let's take a listen to this.
It's great to be here with 1,000 wonderful people, or as I call it, a small, intimate dinner with some friends, or as Hillary calls it, her largest crowd of the season. Really hard-fought campaign. In fact, I don't know if you know Hillary, but last night they said that was the most vicious debate in the history of politics, presidential.
So I think he's talking about the third debate, but I think this was the most vicious moment of the second debate.
Because, it's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail.
Secretary Clinton.
And she should be in jail.
The debate, the most vicious. And I don't know, are we supposed to be proud of that, or are we supposed to be unhappy? But they did say that, and I'm trying to think back to Lincoln. I don't think they can.
Is it my imagination, or do they seem to be getting along?
Really compete with that. But the candidates have some lighthearted moments together, which is true. I have no doubt that Hillary is going to laugh quite a bit tonight, sometimes even at an appropriate moment. And even tonight, with all of the heated back and forth between my opponent and me at the debate last night, we have proven that we can actually be civil to each other. In fact, just before taking the dais, Hillary accidentally bumped into me, and she very civilly said, "Pardon me." And I very politely replied, "Let me talk to you about that after I get into office."
The impression I'm getting here is, I don't know, they're making jokes about something that is extremely serious. Hillary Clinton has broken the law, and she's basically being pardoned by our terrorist in office, Obama, by the FBI, by everybody, by all of them. I don't think it's funny. Yeah, the joke is funny, but in context, with these people, these very wealthy people, what is this, Vlad the Impaler over here? This woman better not lean forward back here. This is a party, this is a group of people that are all on the inside. Okay, the title here says, and the elite. Donald Trump annihilates Hillary Clinton and the elite. I don't think he's annihilating the elite, but the elite are present. And they're making jokes about Hillary Clinton breaking the law and getting away with it, basically. So, I don't know, it seems like we're getting a little glimpse into their little private party here. You know what I'm saying?
But one of the things I noticed tonight, and I've known Hillary for a long time, is this is the first time ever, that Hillary is sitting down and speaking to major corporate leaders and not getting paid for it. It's true. It's true. These events give not only the candidates a chance to be with each other in a very social setting, it also allows the candidates the opportunity to meet the other candidates' team. Good team. I know Hillary met my campaign manager, and I got the chance to meet the people who are working so hard to get her elected. There they are, the heads of NBC, CNN, CBS, ABC. There's the New York Times right over there, and the Washington Post. They're working overtime. True.
It's funny, but it's 100% true. Mainstream media is getting, well, they're not getting Hillary elected because she's selected. And it's obvious. Am I the only one feeling this, watching this? That this is a big party laughing at us? It's just a big show. I know they have to be civil when they're together and they go to a function like this, but I think that this is a little glimpse behind the scenes in a way. I might be blowing this out of proportion, but it just seems to me like everybody's having a good old time and this is just how they roll, you know? This is how they play. Because it is true that mainstream media is responsible for A, bashing Trump, and B, propping Hillary up all the time. There's so much evidence for this. The WikiLeaks has even come out and shown you that the Hillary campaign, the DNC, are getting questions beforehand that they're not supposed to be getting before the debates. So, we all know this already. So, let's see. Let me jump ahead here a little bit.
I'd like to address an important religious matter, the issue of going to confession, or as Hillary calls it, the 4th of July weekend with FBI Director Comey. Now, I'm told Hillary...
Well, they're laughing, it's funny, but it's not funny. It's real, it's serious. Now, this last bit, I don't know I think the people are booing him or they're booing Hillary. I don't think he even knew what's going on here. But take a listen. I'm just skipping out a tiny bit here.
Hillary is so corrupt. She got kicked off the Watergate Commission. How corrupt you have to be to get kicked off the Watergate Commission. Pretty corrupt. Hillary is and has been in politics since the 70s. What's her pitch? The economy is busted. The government's corrupt. Washington is failing. Vote for me. I've been working on these problems for 30 years. I can fix it, she says. I wasn't really sure if Hillary was going to be here tonight because I guess you didn't send her invitation by email. Or maybe you did and she just found out about it through the wonder of WikiLeaks. We've learned so much from WikiLeaks. For example, Hillary believes that it's vital to deceive the people by having one public policy and a totally different policy in private. That's okay. I don't know who they're angry at, Hillary, you're right. For example, here she is tonight in public pretending not to hate Catholics. Now, if some of you haven't noticed, Hillary isn't laughing as much as the rest of us.
If you don't know what that joke meant, it has come out in emails that they have this contempt for a lot of people, Latinos, blacks and Muslims, of course, and Catholics. I really couldn't care less about religion. I have nothing to do with religion. I don't even believe in religion. But that's a whole other topic altogether. But that's what he meant by that joke.
That's because she knows the jokes. And all of the jokes were given to her in advance of the dinner by Donna Brazile, which is, everyone knows, of course, Hillary's belief that it takes a village, which only makes sense, after all, in places like Haiti, where she's taken a number of them.
True.
A long time. She knows a lot about how government works. And according to her sworn testimony, Hillary has forgotten more things than most of us will ever know. That I can tell you. We're having some fun here tonight, and that's good. On a personal note, what an amazing honor it is to be with all of you. And I want to congratulate Hillary on getting the nomination, and we're in there fighting. And over the next 19 days, somebody's going to be chosen. We'll see what happens.
Somebody's going to be chosen. Somebody has already been chosen. This is all a big show. It's all a big show. Donald Trump knows that he is, I don't know, I talk about this often, and I want to say that Trump, if they were not able to rig this election and he were to win, because if they would just leave it alone and let the people decide who the president would be, I think they would be selecting Trump, because Hillary's just not popular. There's way too much scandal surrounding her. And now with these Project Verity's action videos coming out, and all the other scandals on top of that, and all the other deaths that happen surrounding her and her rapist husband and the rapist husband. I could go on and on and on with this stuff. People are waking up more so than ever. Hillary has no crowds at her rallies. Trump fills football stadiums. The evidence is clear, okay? Polls are rigged. Votes are rigged. Violence is bought and paid for at Trump rallies to make him look bad. This is all out now in the open. I'm not for either one of these people, but I will say that I definitely, more than anything, don't want to see Hillary in office. She should not even be running for president. I can't say that about Trump based on him making some lewd comment about women. That doesn't disqualify him from running for president. But there's a mountain of evidence that should be disqualifying Hillary Clinton for even being allowed to run as president. That's how disgusting this country is and has become politically. That she's even allowed to run for president tells you all you need to know about how corrupt our system is. So if Trump is not aware of all this and he really thinks he can win, and if he were to win, well, they would kill him, or he'd change his tune. But he's not going to win. I keep telling you over and over again, Hillary Clinton is going to be the president of the United States. And then we can all expect to have more wars, possibly even World War III, because Trump is the only person who's talking about it being a good idea to be on good terms with Russia. Any superpower should have that outlook toward another superpower, especially a superpower that can annihilate you. That is good for the people. 312 million American people. But not Obama, not Hillary. Russian did it, Russia this, Russia that, Russia, 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 poking a stick at Russia all the time. For years now, blaming Russia for everything with zero proof. Even the WikiLeaks dumps are blamed on Russia. Everything is Russia. They've been saying this for 60 years now. Russia, Russia, Russia. It's not going to stop until they push their big red buttons and the missiles go flying. It's just not going to stop. And please don't bother with your "there are no nukes" comments. I don't care. I'm not going to listen to anything you say about no nukes. So that's all. I'm sure Hillary roasted Trump. I don't care to even see that, to be honest. Take care.